What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis. Of course, this is TWA Motorsports, and today we are going to go through a lot of stuff has sold. We're going to start up here. We're going to work our way down there. We're going to talk about each and every one of them, and ultimately, what is the plan now? But before we do that, guys, go check out twamotorsports.com. Get yourself a hat, get yourself a shirt, a key tag. I think I have one in my pocket right there. But today's video, like I said, we're gonna go over all the stuff that's sold, and I figured we'd start up front here. Don't look at my grass. I know it needs to be mowed. It's been raining. Haven't had a chance. Something's missing. My wife is home. Something is missing. Pretty obvious. The truck's here, right? The new truck to the channel. Pretty new anyway to the channel. The 2020 GMC that we dropped recently. It's up here, but the Yukon's gone. Guys, actually about 10 minutes ago of making this video, the Yukon rolled out of our life. Yes, the Yukon is sold. So now what? Well, guys, we've been talking about selling that thing for a while. Guy got interested that was somewhat local to me. Man, I love the look. And as a matter of fact, when my wife pulled in a while ago, right before the guy came, I'm thinking, man, this may be a dumb move. But hey, we make a lot of dumb moves. That's kind of what this channel's about, is a bunch of dumb moves, right? Buy cars, sell cars. We actually have had the Yukon for a while, and that is our daily driver, or her daily driver. So now guess what? Well, the daily driver for her is going to be that gray truck you guys just saw in the garage, and she is going to hate that. So that means that we're going to have to be on the hunt for something different, because she is not a truck driver. She hates them. She's definitely going to hate that for the next however long till we find something else to replace it. But anyway, that is her new daily driver. So that is one down. Now down here in the basement garage, you can see we have the dropped salvage title. We're going to call it Project White Trash, I think, because salvage title, it's pretty rough. We're making it look a little better, little by little, right? That is my son's daily driver. Well, the daily driver for me used to be the gray truck. And a couple more things have sold, which I think you guys probably have followed along with, but, and sorry, my cameras are going crazy. You guys can hear that noise. But we sold the black Stepside. The black Stepside's been gone for a while now. My son has been driving that white truck ever since we bought it. Well, maybe not ever since we bought it, but once the black truck sold, that has been his new daily driver, right? So we had the black truck sell. Of course, we didn't keep the RST, the red RST truck. We didn't keep it very long. So ultimately, what does, I mean, we're gonna have to pick something out of the garage for Travis to drive daily, and that is now going to be the poor green Sierra. And guys, look, I have yet to drive this. I think I drove it one time in the rain since I've owned it, since it's been painted. But look, guys, it's not gonna hurt it to get driven in the rain a couple days. Even though I hate it, I don't like it, there's nothing else out here I want to drive in the rain. So yeah, that's what we got. Here's what else sold. If you'll notice, there's no white Trans Am out here. Guys, we got rid of the white Trans Am also. So, and kind of a little backstory on that. I told you guys in the video where we bought the white FRC car back, my son ultimately said, hey, I think I want a Corvette. Let's buy the FRC. So we sold the Trans Am, and I told you guys in that video where we kind of compared the two and showed you that we bought this thing back. I talked about him saying now he wants a C6, and I said, well, look, it's your money. Ultimately, I will, the deal was we were gonna sell the white Trans Am. That money was gonna go towards the FRC. Well, I told him, I said, I will hold the FRC. I'll give you the money that we got out of your Trans Am to put towards a C6 if you find one, but the rest of it is on you. Well, guess what? We found one. And it's actually here on the other side of the green truck. And it is beautiful. I just moved it from the basement garage to over here. I'm jockeying some stuff around since we just sold the Yukon. I'm gonna be driving this tomorrow. My wife in the gray truck, him in the white truck. This is his new car, guys. It's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. So he decided that he wanted to make a payment on the difference. So we put a huge sum of money down on this car. It is a 2011 Grand Sport. So it's got the LS3. It is a 3LT car. The only thing I think it does not have is it doesn't, since it's not a 4LT, it doesn't have the leather stitched dash. Like there's a stitching that goes along that. And it does not have mag ride, which is perfectly fine. Doesn't matter to him, doesn't matter to me. Ultimately, guys, I think he wanted He wanted a Grand Sport because that was the wide body C6 that he could afford. Obviously, he doesn't have ZR1 money. He probably could have found a Z06. I kind of tried to steer him away from that just because of the head issue. I know we could have replaced the heads, but ultimately, guys, the LS3 is a really good platform, and he wanted an automatic. Obviously, you cannot get the Z06 in an automatic. You can see it also has heads-up display. But here's the interesting thing about this car, because I'm going to tell you a little story about this whole buying experience. We had found a supercharged, an ECS supercharged C6 Grand Sport down in Dallas. So we decided to buzz down there. As a matter of fact, we had agreed on a deal. I'd put a deposit down on it, and we financed the difference, had a check ready for the difference for him to make payments on. And we get there, guys, and the car's kind of a pile of crap. And so ultimately, look, it was puking out oil under the hood. It needed an alternator. The headlights were trash. It had been painted on. There was just so many things. And I told him, I said, look, you may be one wide open throttle pull away from scattering this motor. Then you're going to have a big payment on a car that's blown up. You're not going to have the money to fix it. I just don't buy this car. And so we ultimately did not buy that car, which made us, well, look, we're 8 hours away from home at that point. Let's see if we can find something else. We go to the Corvette warehouse just down the street. He was starting to settle. He told me specifically, I don't want red, I don't want yellow. Well, he found a red one there. Well, I said, don't settle. Look, find what you want. Well, we stopped to get something to eat before we headed back home, and we found 2 white ones. This being one of them. The other one was a 90,000 mile car. This one is a 13,000 mile car. We stopped and looked at this one. I said, this is it, guys. My wife and him wanted to go look at the other one because it was a 90,000 mile car. It was considerably cheaper, about 10 grand cheaper. But the downside to Corvettes, guys, is when they hit 100,000 miles, which 91,000 miles is not far away from that, they become almost worthless. They really are. This one I thought would be a little better, even though he has plans to mod it. I don't know how much money he's going to have to do that. He may come up with some money to do some mods, and we'll sure do it to a 13,000 mile car. It won't hurt my feelings one bit. But this is the one we ultimately landed on. And the really cool thing about this car, guys, is not only is it 13,000 mile, but it was a museum delivery car. So we have the original window sticker, we have a car cover, we have a sunshade, it's got Lloyd's mats. The window sticker is autographed by the plant manager. I got all the museum delivery stuff. I mean, this is the one. There's not a rock chip in the front of this car. It was literally babied. Yeah, it's kind of dusty now from setting, and you can see there's a little bit of raindrops. It's sprinkling right now outside. I just moved it over here, but yeah, it is impressive. But ultimately, I wanted to catch you guys up on some of the stuff that's been going on. See some parts that we're going to be installing hopefully soon on the white truck, his daily driver as well. But this is exciting for me too, guys. This is a beautiful car. Maybe this will keep me from buying a ZR1 right now. I really don't want to buy one, especially since I'm going to have to find my wife another daily driver. I am not going to daily drive this forever, so we're going to have to do something. This FRC, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up selling it, guys, since he's decided he doesn't want that. Obviously, he's got this. I think this is going to be for sale. I'm going to list it probably for about 24 grand. Guys, this is a 60,000 mile FRC. Pretty tough find, mostly stock other than wheels and suspension. It does have an aftermarket shifter in it, but if you guys are interested in that, reach out and let me know, but it will be listed for sale. Aside from that, this was kind of a catch-up video. I know that not a lot of times do I know I post a video when I sell something a lot of the times, but I don't, maybe you guys don't catch it, or maybe you're wondering like what's going on. So hopefully the ones that don't see that I sold the red RST, or the ones that didn't know that I sold the black Stepside, or the ones that are wondering where the Yukon went or whatever, good time to catch it up. But if you guys did enjoy this video, or if you have an idea of what we should get my wife for a daily driver, now here's another kicker to this, guys. We are expecting another child, a baby girl actually, very soon. Actually 2 months from me filming this. I don't know how soon this is going to go up. I've got a couple videos filmed, but we are expecting another addition to this family. And so we're going to need something that hauls us all, or that we can all fit in. So we're going to need at least 3 seats along the back, you know, if we all wanted to go somewhere together. So let me know what the ideas you guys have. Something cool, something different, hopefully something GM. I don't know, we'll just have to see. But if you did enjoy this video, please, guys, like always, smash that thumbs up button. If you are not subscribed, guys, go down there, hit the subscribe. Of course, like always, ring that bell notification that notifies you every single time we drop a new video. And stay tuned to see what we sell or what we pick up next.